Alright, so we got one against Smeargle from Smokin. Just gonna let you guys know that it was a pretty hacksy match. Got a lot of hacks on my part. I over predicted like 6 times, and overall I got pretty lucky. He's pretty good. He would have whooped my ass if I didn't get fucking hacked so many times. Anyways, yeah, he leads off with a fucking Dust Collapse, and I lead off with a T-Tar. Sandstorm, blah blah blah. And he goes ahead and Will-O-Wisp. I Stealth Rock. And this is an aggressive T-Tar. It's not Lumberry fucking defensive blah blah blah. No, it's aggressive. So I go for a Dragon Dance here to try and counterbalance that burn. And I was gonna go for another one, but he disables me, which is tight. So now I'm SOL basically. Like I can't do shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for a crunch and desperately try and get some damage in. And he switches out to Conquerdor, and he's gonna resist it. And I'm burned even after Dragon Dance with a fucking Life Orb. It does nothing. And I get a defense drop, so I stay in here expecting him to switch, because you know I might have fucking superpower or fucking I don't know, some type of badass attack. But he stays in, goes for a Mach Punch, KOs, and I'm just like, fuck, okay, I suck. So he has a pretty good advantage right now, and I'm just like, fuck me, man. So I switch out to Machamp, and I predict to switch out to his Dust Collapse, and I go for a Stone Edge. Does like nothing. I mean, it does like a third, but not nearly as much as I was hoping. He obviously has Evolution Stone, and his Shanty has Evolution Stone, and that's why it's so fucking bulky. I get pretty close there. He Pain Splits, and I'm just like, great, that's fantastic. And he has Pressure, so all of Machamp's moves have like 5 PP or 8, some shit like that. So I have to go for an Ice Punch here, and I get a crit with thankfully. And he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Lumberry stops it. Sandstorm damage, that's always fun. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Stone Edge here, and he lives with 1 HP. That's great. He goes for a fucking Pain Split, and I'm like, yeah, fuck. I stay in and go for my last Stone Edge. He switches out to Conquerdor, and he resists it, obviously, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, I'm in a bad position right now. So, you know, he's lefty, so maybe he could go for a bulk up or something, but I'm gonna play it safe this time because I already lost T-Tar. So I switch out to fucking Bronzong, and he goes for a Mach Punch, does nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Reflect, and he's gonna switch out to his Espeon, and I'm gonna stay in expecting a calm mindset, and he's gonna say fuck you and go for a Reflect. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Light Screen to stop his calm mind bullshit, but he's gonna go for his own Light Screen. That's awesome. So I switch out to the Sauce to try and get some fucking something going on, because that was going nowhere. Explosion was gonna do nothing because he had to Reflect up, and he switches out to Fat Horror. Obviously Evolution Stone, so Ironhead's gonna be doing like fucking nothing, and that did absolutely nothing. Can't go for a T-Wave because I'm afraid of her T-Waving me, or fucking she can switch out and heal anyways. She goes for a Wish. I switch out to fucking Machamp. Probably a bad move. I go for an Ice Punch predicting a switch back to Dust Collapse, you know, so he can heal. But he stays in, Protect takes me out, and he gets the Wish off. So I'm in a pretty bad fucking advantage right now. He's winning. I go out to my fucking filling, and then he's gonna switch out to Armageddon. And I'm gonna go ahead and go for a sub on the switch so I can set up the swords and fucking sweep basically. But I didn't know that an Encore went through Substitute, because T-Wave and Toxic stuff like that doesn't, but apparently Encore does. So fuck me and my whole little plan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out because I can't do anything. He's probably gonna go for a Leech Seed or a sub or something. I switch out to Garchomp. He switches out to Chansey. I didn't expect that. Or fucking my bad. He switches out to Conquerdor. So I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is this guy thinking? He probably doesn't have Ice Punch, so I have fucking Jotchi Berry anyways. I go for a Fire Fang expecting a switch, and I get a flinch. Probably mattered. I mean, it depends what he would have done. If he would have gone for like a Drain Punch, it probably would have mattered. But I just finished him off with an Earthquake. I mean, if he would have played it safe and gone for the Mach Punch anyways, that would have mattered. Like, it would have really lowered my chances of fucking doing anything. So I go for an Outrage. Doesn't even do fucking 3/4. It does like a little over half. And she uses Toxic. That's the only thing that's going to hit my fucking Garchomp is Toxic. And she protects to get more Toxic damage in and try and confuse me. But if you protect on an Outrage, it resets, and I can basically start all over again. So I got a free Outrage, and she got a free Toxic. That's basically what happened. So I go for another Outrage, take her out, and she's got her little dust flap thingy, whatever, or he's got his fucking dust claps. Take it out with an outrage. So it's 3 guys that freaking Garchomp took out already. That's pretty beastly. He switches out again, and I'm forced to stay in for the last outrage. What? That was 4. No. Fucking whatever. So he subs up, and I gotta switch out because I'm confused. Fucking, I got 27. I know I can survive a fucking brand new Toxic, so I switch out. He goes for a sub. I should have went for Explosion here, but I expected a switch for some reason. I was over prediction, obviously. I go for a fucking light screen, you know, expecting him to switch out to his Espeon and switch setup again, but he doesn't. He just stays in and goes for Elite Seed. And yeah, I'm pretty much SOL. So I realized I fucking misplayed. I switched back out to Feeling to try and get rid of that sub. He goes for an Encore, fails. I go ahead and go for fucking Rock Slide, and he's gonna go ahead and go for Elite Seed. And just off of that one fucking turn, Feeling is gonna get dropped down to half HP because of the Life Orb and because of the Elite Seed. It's gonna fucking, it fails. So I'm like down to half HP. I got a crit. Didn't matter. Blah blah blah. So he is now able to get another sub up. That's fantastic. So I'm not in a good situation at all. I switch out to Snooze to get Explosion off on his last sub. Not his last sub, but his last, like, threatening substitutes. Lead Seed, doesn't matter. Explode. Awesome. Okay, and he can still set up one more sub. So I'm like, okay. If he goes for Elite Seed, doesn't matter because I'm still gonna kill him. So Elite Seed won't do anything. You know, he can only set up the sub. He goes for the sub. I go for the outrage. He dies, and I live with like 2 HP or 5, something like that. I know fucking Toxic can't take out at 27. Not this Garchomp at least. I live with 5. He's gonna send out his fucking Espeon. I have 5 HP, and for some reason he goes for the Reflect, thinking that he can survive. I go for the outrage. He does survive with 1 HP. That's fucking retarded. The Sandstorm takes him out. Poison takes me out. Fucking, he has 1 guy and I have 2 guys. And it's Latios. I'm pretty sure if he has Hidden Power Fire, it might be ground. I don't know. I still have my light screened up, and I don't remember. I protect to scout out what he has and to get some more Sandstorm damage, and little did I know my fucking light screen. I should have fucking wished here. I misplayed, obviously. And he goes for the Hidden Power, and I'm just gonna go for the T-Wave. I don't know if he's probably Scarfed. If he was Choice Picks, I probably would have done a lot more. So I T-Wave him. He's pretty much done. I should have went for the fucking Wish, and that would have just set me up to fucking win, basically. But I protected like an idiot. So here I just protected to get some lefties and more Sandstorm. And I go for the Iron Head. I don't get a flinch or a pair of hacks. That's awesome. He goes in and just KOs me, and I just fucking fail at life. And then he's gonna go ahead and proceed to win because I don't have Stone Edge, I have Rock Slide, and it's not super effective. I go for a sub, desperately try and get some more fucking Sandstorm damage in. I didn't know if I had enough for another sub. Fucking, I still don't. If you guys could tell me, I don't fucking know. But I'll do the math later anyways. But anyways, I go for the Rock Slide. He lives. He flinches. Fucking Life Orb damage. He lived with 1 HP. So he would have won by 1 HP. But fucking, I got lucky, got the flinch. And I live with 33 HP. So it was a pretty good game. Got a lot of hacks on my side. And he's pretty good. I think he has a YouTube channel. I'll fucking put a link in the description if he does. But, yeah. Alright, dude.